Hi guys, Bare Hands here, bringing you an interesting deck that I've been messing around with, playing a bunch of challenges, throwing it down on the ladder, having a lot of success with, we're going to call it the Triforce Rocket Hog deck. This thing is quite entertaining to play with. We're going to call it the Triforce because we got the Ice Wizard, the Princess, which I think with the Tornado is just epically powerful right now, and then that mini peka for those hefty tanks. Pretty much every other deck seems to be a golem deck, so you definitely need a tank slayer. I love having the rocket. We've played decks similar to this, but now running bats in there is pretty cool, because if you throw bats with the hog and they log, they're not killing the bats. Just some cool dynamics here, and it is much stronger than it was prior to the update. Okay, this first game that we're going to jump into, we're going to show 2 replays, then we're going to throw a live game to see if we can't make it work. But we're playing against a 3 Musketeers minion horde deck. Isn't running heal, which might have caused some problems to us. Heal's pretty crazy. Thankfully, with Rocket in there, you could just take care of the Musketeers pretty early. And we're going to see that I tried to do that a couple of times in the game, and it wasn't so good. He's coming in here with his... I don't know what happened there. I think the bandit tried to jump onto the Ice Spirit as it left the ground. And then we're going to have everything explode to the Ice Golem and his Zap. We're going to get a couple of hits off on the tower. 2 hits, it's pretty much what I'm looking for to be successful with a Hog Rider. Even 1 hit with this deck feels good, because really near the end of that game, as long as you can get that tower decently low, you can rocket the thing out. So we're going to take care of the Elixir Pump, because we don't want Golem decks, 3 Musketeer decks to get this huge advantage going on here. And I'm actually going to just Tornado this out of the way, because it stops the bandit charge, which is also pretty cool. He's kind of spazzing out up there with his cards and starting off with an Ice Golem. I believe probably our best option here is to just throw the Ice Spirit or the Ice Wizard down, and we're going to do so, and we just used our Rocket not too long ago, so I like to set Splash up to handle this stuff. I'm going to get the Princess going. I'm going to get the mini Pekka down on something ASAP. We're going to throw it over here on the right side, but we don't really play it all that wonderfully, and we end up taking a ton of damage from the Battle Ram, not to mention the 2 Musketeers on the left side. So felt like we had just kind of botched this game up pretty early. Hog's going to make it to the tower. His bandit's going to charge. We're going to get almost 3 hits off there, and we've got our Princess getting taken out by the bandit. I throw the Ice Wizard to the middle because I know she's going to charge. She was already charging. Even if I threw the Ice Wizard close, it would have been hit, and then pulling it to the middle allowed me to get my other tower to help out. So I'm going to be honest, I don't know if in the moment I meant to do that or if that just happened. Here we go. Rocket of the day. 1 Musketeer taken out with a rocket. We're going to take care of this Musketeer. We're going to allow the Battle Ram to hit our tower again. I don't know how we... Or did we win? I don't know how we won this game. We've got our Hog Rider going in on top of the mini Pekka running to its death to the minion horde. It just felt like everything I did was not working. Minions are going to make it to the tower, chip the thing down, and right now I know I just need to get 1 hog hit and 1 rocket off on that side. We're going to throw bats down on the Musketeer. We need to stop this bandit. It's going to make it to the tower anyways. We're going to shove it out of the way with the Ice Wizard. And here we go. Let's get the double Princesses down. Thought I might have been able to shove that up there in the way to get 1 hit off the tower to get us in rocket range, but we weren't able to do that. So we just throw this hog with abandon here. Throw the rocket. I know I've got to stop the Musketeer from getting a hit, so I throw the Ice Spirit down to stop it, and we get the tower out. That Ice Spirit, I'm pretty sure Musketeer would have killed my tower there in 1 hit. Not every game is that nail-biter, but those are really the fun ones to look at. Let's start out with the Princess in the back or at the bridge. Sometimes it just depends on the mood I'm at. I like to throw Princess at the bridge if I've got Ice Wizard and stuff in hand as a defensive card. He's going to come in here with a Hog. We're going to do a King's Pop. With the Princess behind the tower, it only managed to get 1 hit off on our King's Tower, which is really, really nice. And then we're going to throw the Ice Wizard in the back here because we don't want his Princess on the right-hand side doing a ton of damage. So here he comes with his Splash of the princess is going to take the bats out, but thankfully it doesn't kill our princess. And check it out, we're going to shove the ice spirit down here and then save the princess and force him to throw a log down on it. So I'm loving when that princess is on the field, just trying your hardest to save her from getting killed. A lot of times they'll throw miner on it and you could like guess which side of the princess he's going to be and throw the mini peka down, which I think is a lot of fun. Probably should have thrown the hog over to the king pop tile so that it went to the king's tower instead of getting another hit off on our left-hand tower. Princess is going to cancel the other princess out, thankfully. Fires that last shot before she dies. And probably here throw Ice Wizard in the back over on the left-hand side just in case he throws a hog down. And what he's going to do is just rocket out the Ice Wizard. So I know I have an elixir advantage right now. Let's throw Ice Spirit, hog down. I get the bats down. Bats are going to take care of, and even though we only get like one hit off on the tower, bats are going to take care of his counter push. And he then has to answer the princess. Unfortunately, it's with a log, and it's why I keep telling myself, why aren't we playing cross-lane princesses to prevent him from chipping damage off on our left-hand tower where he's already dealt damage? We don't know. We don't have a good answer for it. So let's go ahead and get the Ice Wizard down. Kind of thought he was going to throw a princess down, so that was a nice, maybe should have played a little closer to the bridge then. We're going to throw the hog down. He gets his Inferno Tower down, and then we throw a rocket. Not really sure about that. I guess I thought, you know, I feel like we got a pretty decent elixir advantage, and he's getting that Inferno Tower down, so we just want to start getting damage off on his left-hand tower. He's going to log our princess away again. Thankfully, he didn't log her and chip damage off on the tower, but he's going to get the princess to chip hits off on the tower as well. Oh my goodness. So our tower is like, what is that, 50 damage away from rocket range. So once he gets one more hit off on our tower, he can rocket it, and I know it at this point. So what my goal is here, so look, he logs. As soon as he gets that rocket, he should have played the rocket right there because he would have won the game. But we just keep playing pressure to prevent him from playing that rocket. He's thinking to himself, we need to stop the damage from getting to our tower. He isn't letting the 6 elixir build up. We get the mini P.E.K.K.A to the tower, and the hog is going to get 1-2 hits and seal it away. When you know they've got rocket in hand, you really just got to go all out to hopefully prevent them from getting to 6 elixir. I really think if he just would have let his elixir build up to 6, I couldn't have taken his tower in time for his rocket to hit us. So I guess spamming those units essentially just kind of discombobulated his thought process, if I had to guess. Okay, important to be really, really patient with this thing. We're going to take it into a live game and see if we can get a win under pressure. Elmer GT. Let's see, we've got Princess in our opening hand. I'm going to follow my own instructions and just start off with a Princess in the back. And then I'm going to just rocket out his elixir pump here. He might just log away the Princess, so right now, I'm just going to wait. Princess is going to get a hit off. He's going to throw goblins down on it. And I'm going to throw bats down, hog, and then Ice Spirit, and he zaps. The Ice Spirit is going to hit the goblins. And now we need to prepare for kind of a spread defense here against his stuff. So let's get Princess down. Let's get Mini P.E.K.K.A down. Princess is going to take care of the skeletons. Bats need to deal with these goblins here to save the princess, and we take 1 hit, we soak 1 hit. Mini P.E.K.K.A needs to get over to that witch. Interesting, okay. Princess is going to deal with that. What I'm going to do now is allow his giant to get closer, and we're going to pull the giant to our tower here. There we go, pull it to the king's tower. I'm going to get this, and then get the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh my goodness, Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to make it to our tower. That's okay, because our left-hand tower is still lower in health. So we're okay splitting the damage on our towers, unless we go into kind of a 2-crown scenario, and I would prefer not to go there. So again, okay splitting the damage. We're winning in damage on his left-hand tower. I'd like him to throw... Let's just keep dealing with that. Just rocket away the pump. He's okay with me splitting damage too, but I'd kind of rather him not get the elixir advantage going into overtime and me just kind of go head-to-head with him here. Let's go here, let's go here. I'm going to throw bats down before... Okay, so he pulls stuff toward me. We're going to get Princess down again. Okay, there we go. There's the witch we want to see, so let's go ahead and rocket the witch out. Now he doesn't have that splash damage. Let's get the mini peka down. Princess is going to take care of that. I'm going to throw Hog in the middle to avoid the mini peka. He's going to pull Hog, but the Hog is still going to get a shot off, and that means we're going to chip some damage off. Okay, we like this a lot. We like... Oh, we throw that right into his goblins. That was probably the worst thing ever. It's okay. We could still just be really, really careful and salvage that mistake. There it is. We're going to cycle Rocket. Just do exactly what we did before. Stall it really, really carefully. We're just going to stall things out and throw the rocket. All we needed to do was cycle back around to the rocket, and we had plenty of time to do so with Ice Wizard, Princess Spring, and everything in Tornado. You could get to Tornado like 2 times on a slow push like that and shut everything down. Hope you guys enjoy playing a deck like this as much as I do. Not quite Siege. It's pretty close to the meta Mortar deck that's pretty popular right now, but I prefer it a little bit more because of the offensive capabilities, and also it shuts down large golem pushes a little bit better, in my opinion, because you can force them to split their elixir over on the other side when you throw the Hog down, and then deal with their counter to the Hog with minimal elixir, like with Bats or Ice Spirit. I find that to be really, really helpful when they're throwing down Golem, as opposed to throwing a Mortar down, which doesn't demand quite as... serious a response, in my opinion. Guess it all depends on whether or not you guys have the Princess and the Ice Wizard. They are just rocking right now. I'm loving them. Hope you guys try this Triforce Rocket Hog deck for yourselves. Any deck suggestions or things that you are finding to be helpful post-update, I would love to hear it. Thanks so much for stopping in to this video. Definitely hope to see you in the next episode. Wherever you are in your day, make it awesome. I'll see you later.